Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm Suzy Vance, and I'm here today with Katie Eaton, who is president of the Michigan City Area Chamber of Commerce. So Katie, did you imagine you would be president of the Michigan City Area Chamber of Commerce when you were a kid?
No, I don't think as a child I didn't know what a president of a Michigan City Chamber of Commerce was, or really even what a Chamber of Commerce was. So no, it wasn't a piece that I, decided on at any point in my college days, or even in my early part of my career. It wasn't something I really had an aspiration for. But when you think about my timeline of things I did, it kind of makes sense. So
it just grew like
Topsy.
Yeah, right?
And opportunities present themselves at the right time,
but the key is you say yes.
Yes,
right?
Always. That's exactly what I tell people. I said, when there's somebody asks you to try something out that's new or different, and you're unsure if whether or not you're going to be capable, you say yes anyway, and you figure it out along the way.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
So, how did you end up at the Michigan City Area Chamber?
Yeah. So my career started in customer service and sales here in Michigan City, and I worked for Foster Printing, which was a well-known company for a number of years, and did that for a little while. Had some kids and took some time away from work for a little while and raised them, and then I got called back into the nonprofit world when I worked with Junior Achievement, and that was my first introduction into working in a nonprofit organization. And I loved it. It was an opportunity to feel like every day when you're going to work, you're giving back to your community.
Right.
And so it was really rewarding. And with Junior Achievement, we were all about, serving K through 12 students, but we needed our business partners in order to do that by volunteering and sponsoring and really sharing their knowledge and expertise with our kids. And so that got me connected with a lot of businesses in the area. And then from there, I went on to workforce development at Center of Workforce Innovations, and again working alongside businesses on the employee recruitment side and training and testing and all of that kind of stuff. And then very fortunate, I was asked or had the opportunity to apply for a position with the Economic Development Corporation in Michigan City, and that was really something I had to say yes to.
That's a whole nother side.
Yeah. And I had to say yes to at least applying and trying for that job because there's so much that was going on in Michigan City and so much potential, and I knew we were headed for a great future, and we still are. And I was fortunate enough to work underneath Clarence Hulse, who still is heading up the Economic Development Corporation, and learned a lot there about really that private-public partnership piece that I think lended itself to then when you looked at all the other experiences I had, and then plus that, when the opportunity for the chamber opened up, it just seemed like the right fit. Yeah,
was the next thing.
Right. Yes. And I'm just so happy to be working in an organization that is in the community that raised me and giving back, and just so rewarding to work alongside businesses and hear their stories.
Well, and it's really interesting the if you will, the path that you took taught you so many different aspects of business. That's really amazing.
Yeah, I'm curious by nature, and I think having the opportunity to work with so many different diverse type businesses throughout Michigan City, the county, the region, just really gave me a better sense of how they make decisions, how employers make decisions, how business partners and business entities make decisions based on what is their next step. What are they trying to do? And sometimes it's big growth, and sometimes it's just little growth. And it's interesting. And I think all of those experiences help make me a better relationship person at the chamber as well.
Well, and I think, even though if I remember correctly, the younger group, what is it called?
Lakefront Career Network.
That started before you were there?
Yes.
But it's really come into its own.
Yes. Yeah. Lakefront Career Network, our Young Professionals Network, has been around, I think we're going on 7 years now. And I was part of that group before even coming onto the chamber. As I was part of the Economic Development Corporation, we were encouraged to get out into the community and network and build relationships. And so LCN, as we refer to it often, was a great place to do that, still is. And yeah, they've continued to really just flourish and bring young professionals ideas into what are some things that they want to see happening in the Michigan City area.
And it also, I think, a number of them are entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And it's fun to see them then engage with the community.
Yes.
Because we didn't have that 20 years ago.
Yeah. There are a lot of entrepreneurs. There's a lot of up and coming and within the bigger corporations that are part of that group. And it gives them the opportunity to put a voice to things that are going on in the community. It provides them an opportunity to give back to their community, depending on what those organizations are that they're wanting, that they have passion for. And it provides opportunity for fun and involvement, which is really what we need to provide in order to get those young professionals engaged.
Right, and bring them home too, while you're at it. And that group has a lot of really fun new activities planned for this year. Really?
So the one that's coming up soon is May 21st. They're doing a Discover the District, which is just really encouraging individuals, families to go into our downtown of Michigan City, in the Uptown Arts District, and discover unique restaurants and retail and art spaces and all of those things that are there. And as you do that, if you are spending money throughout the day, you hold on to your receipt, and at the end of the evening, they're gonna, for every receipt you have, you'll get put into a raffle for some fun prizes, and end up at Uptown Social, which is a great venue.
Yes, it's a great
and
one.
Just have a good evening, kind of excitement and celebrating everything that the district has to offer.
That's great. That's fun.
Yeah,
I
good
love
stuff. And family friendly, and bring everybody out and just explore your own community.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a good place to live.
It sure is. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Do you have you got any advice for anyone who is between jobs, or just getting out of high school, not sure they want to go to college, or they've gone to college and they're thinking about coming back home, or they're older and have changed jobs?
There are so many career opportunities, not only in Michigan City, but really across the country. I mean, and the future of our work and what people do is changing every day.
Yeah.
And so any opportunity that you have to learn a new skill, to build a new relationship, to broaden your network, I think just take advantage of it.
Right. Don't sit at home.
Don't sit at home. Take advantage of technology and learning technology. It's really where every industry is headed. And so the more you can add those pieces to your resume, the better off you're going to be. And if you're in the area, connect with the chamber, connect with our Young Professionals Network. We hear of job opportunities all the time. There are a ton of job openings in the Michigan City area right now. We're hosting a job fair along with our partners at the Economic Development Corporation next week. Almost 75 employers that will be there.
Wow.
So if you're a job seeker in the area, you can definitely come out for those kind of things. And even when we're not having job fairs, it's an easy way to connect with us, so we can tell you about what's available in the area.
That's fabulous. Great piece of advice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for visiting. Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm with Katie Eaton, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.